Mason with a pick. And he's given it number 2. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll run on 1st down. Grant, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
In baseball, who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground, instead going to an opposite color jersey.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Sproles, the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Like 20. Get that quarterback at all costs.
On first down, it's Grant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is Grant. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Michael Walker is in on the stop. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Let's go. 2 for 1.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tanner Vallejo in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
At their own 28-yard line.
You're going right at him. Watching the car. I got him.
He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yes, go, let's go. Switch. Hey, Tiger. Topper.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Grant. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go back to Grant. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Only way to get the lead here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, go, let's go.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Mike 5-4.
Here's Foles. Buying time to us, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? A few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down. It's Barber. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A carry for Barber. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. On third down, here comes Barber. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, look at this play call. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings are going to win this football game.
180.
3 buds, 3 buds.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On third down, here's an option play left. He may try and run for this. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Open man is Anderson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They will run with Grant. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, they remain as hot as anyone.